Welcome back to Mornings with Loretta. I am not joking about this. This is a new term. It has little to do about Halloween, but I'm going to tease it like that. So, Halloween's almost here. So, let's talk about real skin scare. You get that skin scare. They're called zombie cells. So, instead of renewing, these damaged cells just sit there, making your skin look older, duller, and more lined. I don't know about you, but I've seen that in the morning before everything happens. So Dr. Glynis Ablon is here to explain what they are and how to wake your skin all the way up, all the way up. Everybody, welcome our new friend, Dr. Glynis Ablon. Hi
Good
there, Dr. Glynis.
morning.
I'm so glad you're here. When I was doing the research and I asked you before, I just want to jump in there. Is that a like a teaser or a way we're gonna focus on the show because it's almost Halloween? Is zombie cells a real
Yeah.
thing?
Well, zombie cells they're scientifically known as senescent cells. And that term was coined in the early 60s, 1960s. So it's been around for a few decades now. But zombie because, they're scary cells. And you're exactly right. These zombie cells accumulate in our body as we age or as we get more mature. And they lead to aged skin. They lead to dull, wrinkled, lack of texture, lack of tone, everything that we don't want.
Oh my goodness. Other than, the physical appearance, to me, that's everything because, I'm on TV every day. So how do they affect our bodies as we age? I know you said the fine lines, the dull skin,
Right.
looking older. Is it just
Yeah.
it's just dead cells on our face? What is it really? I'm trying to understand
So
fully.
they're actually sleeping cells. They just sit in the skin and they go to sleep. And so they don't replicate like they normally should. So as you're in a normal situation, they would just continue to multiply and you would have new skin cells, and these just have fallen asleep and they just don't want to do what they're supposed to do. And so we have to wake them up and get them moving. And that's what we want. That's what we want into skincare. And there really wasn't anything that did that before until now.
Uh, okay, so we're getting somewhere. We're making progress. I'm understanding now because skin is so important. It is, and we think aesthetically, but it has a lot to do with our health, our status of our health. So you can tell the doctors, medical professionals, you all can tell a lot about our health based on our skin. So does skin actually
Absolutely.
start aging, and what are the first early signs people often miss?
Yeah, aging starts a lot younger than we think. It starts in our 20s. We start losing collagen in our 20s. So the first signs you might see might just be dry skin or might be just dull skin because the cells aren't turning over. That may be all you see, but it starts early. So the idea is you want to protect your skin as early as possible.
Okay, when we say early as possible, how early should we start a skincare routine with our preteens, daughters and sons? I'm sure because they're men and they're affected by wrinkles and fine lines and saggy skin. So let's go from
Well,
there. What should we
I think what you have to make clear, number one, is the aging process as far as degeneration usually occurs in your 20s. So I try to get people on a good skincare regime in their 20s. When kids are younger, I like photo protection, hats, sunglasses, sun protective clothing, things like that to prevent sun damage. But I tend to do skincare routines when kids are a little bit older. Remember, when they're in their teens and preteens, the skin's changing. And so if you do too many products on the skin, you can actually damage the skin. A lot of kids have acne, so you have to be careful of that. So I think it's a good idea to start in your 20s, protecting your skin as far as like repair, and then as you move forward. And again, as we get more mature, I hate the word old. I'll say wiser because I'm going to be 60 or more mature. That's the word I like.
Oh, you're going to be 60. I want what you're doing. I want to know exactly what you are doing. I asked
I
that
have
question
this product. I'll tell you about. I have it at my house, in my bathroom, and by my bed. Once in the morning, once at night. I love it. You can put it from the top of your head to the bottom of your toes.
See, and I've been privy to that secret, and I have been using it myself. And I was asking that question: how early can we start that? Because I have a friend whose daughter, she's like 12, and they've already put her on a skincare. She's like, let's go to Sephora or Ulta so I can
Oh,
get
yeah.
these products. And I was like, no way would I be doing that. I'm not going to be a part
Yeah.
of that crime.
It's just a very young age. And again, the skin is still forming. So there's a lot of that still need to be changing. And so I think you just have to be very cautious when you're doing, especially multiple skincare products on young individuals. I love a good wash, a good cleanser. I love a good sunscreen. And I think you just have to be careful.
I'm going to totally agree with that. Now, I thought it was just old school because a lot of stuff has changed, right? But I'm glad you said that. Just keep the skin clean and moisturize. Can they do moisturizer at that age?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But most of the time, and again, depending on your skin type, you can have kids that have, as I said, more acne prone skin, more oily skin. So you really have to, that's where seeing a dermatologist can help you a lot, because they can guide you down that road of what's the best for your specific skin and skin type.
Because unfortunately, I'm from a mom who said her skin routine, and still is, but her skin is beautiful. It's working for her. It's just like Ivory soap. She does a little more now with moisturizer because she's up there. But it was just wash your face with soap. Is that harmful, or does it do more good than we think?
Well, I think you want to cleanse your face. I think, again, you have to be careful. Certain soaps are drying. Ivory tends to be the most gentle of them, that are out there. But I think you just have to be very careful of what you're going to use on your skin. And so, the reason I got involved in this product line is that I am on the steering committee and the advisory board, medical advisory board. And this is a new category in skincare. So this is the Skin Activator Hydrating and Firming line. And it works, different than anything out there right now. And it really does, again, smooth the skin. You get firmer skin in 4 weeks. You get hydrated skin, better texture and tone, and less crepiness in 1 week. So when I talk about this kind of skincare, it really is for every skin type, every skin tone, and you can be skin type 1 through 6. All skin types can use it. It's hypoallergenic. It has no parabens, so it's paraben free, which means no preservative specifically that can cause irritation, no fragrance. And so it's a great product, and we really are seeing great results with that. And just know that this product that you saw has mandelic acid in microdosing, and it's mixed with an encapsulated Centella asiatica, also known as cica. And these two together are symbiotic to actually rejuvenate aging skin, but also prevent the damage and wake up those zombie cells. So it really has this multifactorial application, and for all skin types.
So I was going to ask you, and I love how you gave us the benefits. You gave us the sizzle reel about this product before even saying the name of it. So I was going to ask you, so what are some of the latest products that can help fight these early signs and wake up those sleeping surface skin cells? And I am so in love with this. I actually have some already, but this is what we're talking about. So let's go ahead and just tell them all about it again with the name.
Of course, Skin Activator Hydrating and Firming line. It's really a remarkable product. These microdosing, as I said, of the mandelic acid, which is a smoothing product, and then Centella asiatica, which was actually called cica because that stands for scar or cicatrix. And that's how the initial studies were done, but it's been around for many, 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 many years. And these products together really do awaken these zombie cells, awaken these sleeping cells, and moisturize the skin, hydrate the skin, and really help with firmness, crepey skin. It really is remarkable. And I love a product that really works. I want to be my best self. So I try to put in my body what's good for me and put on my body what's good for me.
I love how there's the full body one that you can use on elbows and arms, wherever the little creepy skin is trying to come on.
Yeah.
And, they always say you can tell a lady's age by her hands and her neck. And I'm looking at your neck, and I see your hands when they come up. I cannot tell you almost 60. So is this your secret weapon? Because I'm telling you, it comes in a lot of forms. And I'm loving it. I'm so loving it.
Yeah, and we're actually doing a clinical trial on skin types 1 through 6, where we're putting on the back of the hands and the thighs. And I just saw the patients back at the 1 month mark, and everyone looks amazing. It's really exciting.
That's crazy that it's just something you can go to your favorite store, whether it's a Walgreens or
Cetaphil.com.
Or
Cetaphil.com, and they can help you on anything.
Okay. I was just going to ask you, so what's the least scary key takeaway about zombie cells and skincare you can leave the audience with? Because I know you have to go and share this good news.
Yeah. I think that you just remember that healthy skin really is the foundation for how we feel, expressing that we feel good about ourselves. And we can really do that with this new skin activator line. And we can wake up these zombie cells and have great skin.
Well, Dr. Glynis Ablon, thank you so much for being my guest. And I got a feeling you will be back because I didn't even know that there were skin types like 1 through 6. So you got to educate me some more so I can educate the audience. You
Sounds
are
good.
a
Happy to do
delight.
that.
You are so delightful.
Happy
Thank
to
you.
do
And I hope you'll come again.
Thank you.
All right. Bye for now. I learned a lot. I don't know about you, but I have learned a lot about skin. Like I said, I didn't know that there were skin types, right? I thought it was healthy or unhealthy skin types, and that was as far as the skin type went. So let me tell you about my guest because I am intrigued by there are products that we can use on our skin that we don't have to pay hundreds and thousands of dollars or have some, and that's fine if that's what you want to do, or go and get, shots in your skin. I'm afraid of needles, so I need something like Cetaphil, and you can go to cetaphil.com. But anyway, Dr. Ablon, MD, a native Californian, is a board certified dermatologist with 27 years of experience in medical, surgical, and aesthetic dermatology, completing her residency training at Baylor School of Medicine in Houston, Texas. She is an associate clinical professor at UCLA and a national investigator and educator for pharmaceutical companies. She is also the first published author in the United States in mesotherapy. She has published over 50 medical articles, 2 book chapters, and written 3 books. In addition, she is an on-camera medical expert. I'm telling you, she is the truth. She's an on-camera medical consultant for The Doctor's Show, ABC, CBS, NBC, and KCAL, Entertainment, and Lifetime. She's a fellow of the American Academy of Dermatology, American Academy of Liposuction Surgery, American Society for Laser Medicine and Surgery, and American Society of Dermatologic Surgery, just to name a few. The Ablon Skincare Institute Research Center is an independent clinical research site specializing in dermatology clinical trials, performing more than 60 aesthetic and medical trials. Full-time research staff has over 20 years of combined experience. So she is the person to talk to. I told you, I'm going to get her back. I'm so interested in how we can take care of our skins. My mom always has said that I have old hands ever since I was way younger. And I don't know, but if this product can help me with that, I am going to get stock in it. Anyway, that's my show for now. We do have one more segment coming up, so don't go too far. We'll be right back with Mornings with Loretta.